More money, more problems. And there's levels to this. Those are two things that a lot of people hear, but I don't think a lot of people actually know how they apply to their lives. What's going on, guys? This is Adam, CEO and founder of Uprise Real Estate Partners. Hope you're doing well. Remember, what we love about here is we don't talk about brand or company, talk about you, your business, and the things that really, really matter. So what's funny, guys, is I've noticed that just over the years, a lot of realtors, a lot of agents will talk about as if problems are the reason why they're not getting to the next level, right? And they talk about as if the problems themselves are or just having problems and having to deal with problems are what's keeping them stuck. And that's absolutely not true, right? In this video, we're going to talk about how problems actually are there to help you propel and push into that next level, right? So first of all, more money, more problems, guys, right? There's levels to this. That's the way life is, guys. So for example, it's not the problems that you're having issues with. It's the fact that you're dealing with the same problems over and over and over again, and you haven't conquered, you haven't gotten past the previous problems to really enter into new problems. That's your issue. A lot of people's issues is not that they have problems. We're all going to have problems, right? There's problems on every level. The issue is that you're dealing with the same problems over and over and over again, and you ain't got no new ones. So let me give an example, right? The problems that you experience as an agent or as a realtor year 1 to 3 in the business should be different than the problems that you're experiencing when you're 5+ years in the game, right? You shouldn't be having the same you shouldn't only be focusing your time and your energy, or putting majority of your time and your energy into the same problems you had year 1, 2, and 3. If you're year 5, 6, and 7 in the business, you should be having new problems to overcome to get to the next level, right? Because all problems is really to stretch you, grow you, force you to learn, force you to adapt, sometimes force you to become a new person, a better person, a more evolved person, a more mature person, so that when you get to that next level, you're worthy of being at that next level, right? But if you're dealing with the same problems over and over and over again, you are not ready to go to the next level. Hence my son. My son had different problems when he was a baby than he has problems now when he's 4 years old, right? My son, when he was a baby, he had a problem. He couldn't walk. He needed someone to carry him around everywhere. Well, guess what? Well, my son conquered that problem, and then he was able to now walk on his own. Guess what? He had new victories. He had new experiences, new adventures. But guess what? He also had new problems, falling down, right? Getting into stuff, right? My son was 2 months ago, swallowed a dime, right? It was this whole ordeal. I had to go to the emergency room and everything. Guys, that was not a problem that I had to worry about when he was a baby. When we knew where he was going, all of that, right? But now with him, being a little bit older, being a little more independent, going all over the house where he wants to, now he swallows a coin. That's a new kind of problem, right? Guys, I hope the problems that my wife deals with now are newer problems than when we first had the beginning of our marriage. Because guess what? If we got the same problems over and over again after 10 years of marriage, she might be thinking some kind of way, right? And so I want to be faithful and reflecting and making sure as a man, as a husband, as a leader, that the problems that I'm currently dealing with, that I am doing what I can with my energy and my efforts to overcome those problems, so that I can then go to the next level and encounter new problems. There's new problems on every single level. Do not be mistaken. If you want to make a lot of money, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to have a successful business or businesses, if you want to have a successful family, if you want to be a leader, if you want to just do great things in your life, don't get it twisted. There's always going to be problems. And even if you don't want to do great things with your life, there's still going to be problems. And you can ask people, and those people as well, right? So I just want to leave that with you guys is a lot of times it's easy for us to want to, wish all our problems would go away. And I would just recommend to you that maybe that's another day, but maybe for today, after watching this video, maybe you think about the current problem that you have, right? Maybe it's a better use of your time to think about the current problems you have and the current problems that you've been having to deal with, and they've just been lingering, like they're old problems, and you're tired of dealing with these old problems and you still haven't overcome them. And so maybe it's time to write down on a sheet of paper, write in your notes on your phone, what are those problems that you've been dealing with over and over again, you still haven't been able to solve, still haven't been able to overcome? What are some of the problems in your own mental aspect of things that are obstacles or roadblocks for you that you haven't gotten past, right? Put those things on a piece of paper and look at them, reflect on them, right? See what you've done, talk about what you've done, figure out the energy you put into them, right? And then ask yourself a simple question. I'm telling you, if you ask yourself a simple question, or if you need some help, just reach out to someone with some wisdom. I'm telling you, the answer is closer than you think. The answer to that problem is so much closer than you think. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying the answer to that question of how to solve that problem is a lot closer than you think. And when you reflect, it may be a situation where you say, you know what, I need to get some accountability. I need to get a coach. I need to get a mentor. I need to get some education. I need to read a book, right? I need to do some education in this area. I need to get more discipline in this area. Whatever it is, right? Just figure out whatever it is. So I hope that helps, guys. Like I said, every level, there's always problems. Like we said, there's levels to this. And so don't wish your problems go away. A great man by the name of Jim Rohn said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. And so I would just ask for you guys, if this is helpful, for just reflect on any old problems that you've been dealing with. It may be that, you've been an agent for a while and you still don't have the amount of listings that you want. It may be that you're still not getting the consistent income that you want to hit every month. It may be that you're not hitting the consistent amount of deals that you want to hit every month. It may be where you're not getting the type of business that you want. Whatever it is, it may be that you're unorganized. You don't have a database. You don't have referrals coming to you yet, right? Like you would like to. Whatever those old problems are, put them on a sheet of paper. Ask yourself, what's the answer? And if you can't come up with something, reach out to someone. Reach out to me. Send me a message. But reach out to someone that has some wisdom in the area. And I'm telling you, the answer is closer than you think. And then when you solve those problems, trust me, when you solve those problems, new problems will arise. Don't get it twisted. It's not like you get a parade thrown for you. When you solve those problems, new problems will arise. But guess what? When new problems arise, that means you're at another level. Remember, problems are just here, aka resistance, right? Resistant bands. Problems are just here to strengthen us. Romans 5:4. Y'all take care.